Hello there, folks, and welcome to another look at a game on the Rosera Network. I'm Rich Walker, and with me today is Daniel Webb.
Fantastic opening. Also, nobody calls me Daniel, unless it's you're my mum. Are you my mum?
Yeah, I think I might be.
Hi, Mum.
Sorry to break it to you in a video.
Wow, Jesus Christ.
I am your mother.
Rich, let's Shadow the Tomb Raider, and it looks super sexy.
It looks great, man. This is Xbox One X footage, in case you're wondering. I was looking over at people playing on the PS4 Pro as well, and it looked very similar. So, yeah, it looks fantastic, though. It's lovely. You're in the Peruvian jungle. You dropped here. I won't spoil how she gets here, but you can probably guess.
Well, we can't spoil anything because Square Enix have made us take out all the cutscenes.
Yeah.
And the cutscenes look fabulous as well.
Yeah, they look
which
really
is
cool.
Interesting. And there wasn't really a massive amount of plot. It was really a bit of an odd one.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we are this jungle. Wow, look at that. That looks really pretty.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of vegetation and stuff is pretty incredible. The details are amazing.
So you played, what, 2-3 hours?
I played, roughly 4 hours.
4 hours?
In total, yeah. And I got a good overview of kind of the puzzles and, you know, the kind of tombs and traversal and stuff. So there's a whole bit at the end of the demo that you won't see in this video where I climbed this big kind of wooden structure. So there's loads of kind of traversal where you feel like Lara's in real danger. There's a lot of sort of more complicated puzzle tombs, because a lot of the community were saying we want tougher puzzles, we want more intricate tombs, and so they're saying, all right then, why not?
Yeah, the one puzzle, because I played this a few months ago, and the one puzzle that I did was like actually a bit of a thinker.
Yeah, exactly,
right.
Like,
Okay.
And look how expanded Lara's skill tree is as well this time. Like,
yeah, but we can't show any puzzle solutions either, can we?
We can't, no.
So we had a big checklist of things we couldn't show.
Yeah.
But we didn't want to spoil it anyway. Like, we didn't want to work it out, and then you get to play the game in September and go, oh no, this because I watched that video on the internet, innit? So it's spoiler free. It's puzzle solution free.
Yeah.
But it's 13 minutes of Lara Croft and her bow
running about and stuff. So you can upgrade weapons again with resources you find. Puzzles, obviously. Jonah's back, as you can see, and he helps you.
This is a puzzle,
as
right?
much as you can. Yeah, kind of. It's kind of a timing-based thing, but it's not really a solution. The water pours into the bucket and it lifts the bridge. There's not really that much to this one, to be honest. I mean, it's barely a puzzle, to be fair. So you just kind of tether the thing to the thing and it lifts the bridge.
So did you play from the beginning, right?
Yeah, so I played from the very beginning of the game. Well, I say the very beginning, sort of the beginning of Lara getting to the jungle kind of thing in Peru.
Is this all Peru then, this entire 13 minutes?
Yeah, this is all Peru. I imagine you go to other locations later, maybe? I'm not sure.
Which you missed.
So this is fighting a jaguar.
Jaguar.
A jaguar. They're really hardcore. Like, I shot this one in the face 3 times with an arrow, and in its flanks. So this, I should explain this. So in this one, you can mix kind of herbal stuff, and it ups your perceptions. So this is a herbal concoction that I've taken, and it highlights enemies and plants and things.
And was that baboons it highlights as well?
So it's highlighting baboons, which was slightly confusing.
Can you kill the baboons?
At a glance. I didn't try. I should have, shouldn't I?
That would have been the first thing I tried.
I know, I should have.
It looks so peaceful there, just chilling, just watching.
Well, they're watching me, potentially getting mauled by a freaking jaguar.
I imagine you can kill the baboons.
Oh yeah.
If not, then 3 out of 10.
Yeah, no, I would expect you can. But yeah, you can find these little maps and stuff. So there's a relic now highlighted on the map that I can go and track down, and it just gives you an idea of kind of how big this environment is as well.
Yeah, and everything's come back. Like, this is a new thing with the mud-covered walls as well.
Yeah, the Predator kind of gameplay.
Yeah, and hiding on corners and pulling people around corners, which we'll see in a bit. But in terms of like other stuff that is from the other game, like all the language stuff's back, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
all
deciphering things.
All that kind of stuff. What's new, Rich? You tell us.
So, well, all this Predatory gameplay, that's new, this combat. So those vines, you can cover yourself in mud and you can blend in. No one can see. You kind of shimmy along those vine walls and sort of pick your moment to strike, and you can hide in these ferns and stuff. If you try and rush out in front of that tank, you'll die instantly, by the way. I tried it and it didn't end well.
Good to know. Does she have any brutal death sequences? Did you die much?
Yeah, I did. You'll see later on a death. I didn't actually die that much, really. I got throttled by an eel, but managed to fight my way out of its kind of grasp.
As you do.
Yeah, but
I don't think eels were aggressive creatures.
No, neither did I.
Is it more like a salamander?
No, it's an actual. I think it's like a sort of moray eel. I think, and it tries to sort of constrict you and choke you to death. Anyway, this is one of the first hub areas. I should mention, because there are 3 hub regions in the game. This, Paititi, which is the biggest one, and another one that I don't think they've revealed yet. So in this, you can chat with the locals, you can go to a merchant and stock up on stuff, which I'm going to show you later on. You can take on side quests. There was a side quest here that I got some intel on from one of the villagers, saying there's a guy called Omar.
He's the guy at the wire.
Yeah, the guy at the
Weirdly,
wire.
I made that joke yesterday.
You did,
as well.
yeah.
But you know what? It just came back to me. Because every time I hear Omar, I'm at the wire.
So basically, yeah, here's the merchant anyway. But Omar's kind of, he's got control of the village, and I think it comes down to you to try and kind of depose him and get rid of him and restore the village to peace and get rid of this sort of horrible rogue element. But I didn't pursue that. I wanted to kind of crack on with the campaign. But that is one of the side quests you can do. And like I say, obviously you can trade your gold pieces for bullets and resources and all sorts.
Yeah,
but look at this lovely temple.
Is it more
gorgeous?
Is it more Tomb Raider in this?
Yeah, man. I mean, I only played the first 4 hours, but I did more puzzles, more traversal, and more. Yeah, okay, I didn't do a swan dive.
Great swan dive,
thank you.
Great one.
And more of that kind of stuff I want from a Tomb Raider game than I feel like I did in Rise of the Tomb Raider and the first Tomb Raider reboot, 2013 one.
It's still very aggressive, isn't it?
So, oh yeah, she's still like brutal. She brutalises enemies.
I love the whole kind of. I think it almost turned into a meme in the first game, in the reboot. That she almost cries over killing that. What was it, the deer?
The deer, yeah, at the beginning.
Then she goes into a camp and murders like 1,000 people.
Massacres loads of people, yeah. Yeah, well, she's still doing that. You'll notice as well that after I survived the jaguar encounter, I skinned it and took a pelt. So I'm wearing that now.
I thought it was a leopard pelt.
That's a jaguar.
Oh, okay.
It's a jaguar, yeah. So she gets quite badly scratched.
This is really cool, though. I like this.
So it's covering up some nasty injuries.
She looks muddy in cutscenes as well, doesn't she?
It's really cool. So yeah, you actually have to manually cover yourself in mud. If you haven't got mud, you won't be camouflaged properly. So there you go. You can now reach round corners and do stealth executions.
Stab guys in the neck.
Yeah,
as you do.
Hide the bodies. Yeah, there you go.
As you do.
But yeah, I mean, they say that this one she becomes the Tomb Raider that she was always destined to be. This is why she's kind of operating at the height of her kind of abilities and stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, this is kind of the ultimate version of Lara, I guess. She can do everything. She can rappel now.
Yeah, this is new, right? Isn't it?
This is new, yeah.
Because there was a couple of puzzles that I did where you had to kind of get there, rappel down, drop, and then do that.
Exactly. And the reason
you drop and just die. Wouldn't you?
No, exactly. Yes, there's a lot of that. The reason I was hanging there is because I was trying to work out what you're supposed to do. So what you do when you rappel is you hold the trigger to start it, but you let go afterwards. And I was holding on to it, which is why I couldn't rappel any further.
It looks
so
great.
Let go of the trigger, folks.
In terms of environments,
the lighting and stuff is incredible.
The lighting,
the detail.
Yeah, the detail. The kind of the mood, the atmosphere.
But stuff like
just look
effects,
at that, just
like
the
God
fire
rays
there.
And that, like, how cool is that? Like the camera angle kind of panning up to bring in
that was you?
No, that's the game. So
really?
It kind of delivers that kind of sense of scale of the sort of underground temple.
This is great. This is what I want.
Exactly.
I just want 10 hours of this.
Exactly.
I don't want 10 hours of like man's murder simulator.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was all over this. I was like, this is what I want. I want these kind of puzzles. So this is a puzzle, but we've cut out loads here so we don't give away the solution. But basically, it involves kind of turning bricks to come up with configurations, and there's a way of working it out, which I'm not going to tell you.
Is this like the
You'll
cipher?
suss it out for yourself. It's kind of a cipher, and there's an order to things, and you open several different doors, and if you get it wrong, the floor opens up.
And you die.
So this floor, do you see? It's kind of look like it's in sections. It kind of folds away.
What
beneath
happens?
You can run away. I got it wrong once, and I had just about enough time to leg it because I could hear a dodgy noise, and I panicked.
Oh, okay.
So I managed to survive. But if you don't know what's going on, you'll just drop through the floor, kind of thing. So yeah, like
was it a tricky puzzle? On a
not
scale of 1 to 10?
Really.
3, 4?
3, 4. But I suppose this is early on, just to sort of get you accustomed to the way things are.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is the thing now as well, though, with puzzles, is there can be consequences to getting things wrong. So if you steam in with the wrong solution, you can die.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I remember, what were they?
Yeah, watch this. I'm sorry, watch this swan dive. There you go. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Okay, so 1 out of 10 ain't bad.
Yeah.
There was Underworld. Was it Underworld? Where they had the big epic multi-stage puzzles.
Yeah.
That was like brilliant.
Tomb Raider Underworld was so underrated, I thought.
Well, yeah, the mechanics were still a bit wonky, weren't they?
Yeah, and there's a little bit glitch, a little bit buggy in places. I remember. So
imagine
here you go, Dan.
Oh shit, piranhas!
Here's a death. Piranhas. Yeah.
You can die to piranhas. How do you move? Oh, Jesus.
Once you've been seen by the piranhas, you are dead. So you got to hide in those kind of grassy kind of fronds there.
Oh, okay. So you can't hide in to get rid of them.
No, you're screwed. This is a new move as well. Which
love that animation there.
The animation's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
But this you'll like, I think. So check this out. More Lara badassery.
Oh my God!
Look at
that. I've just
that.
played Spider-Man as well, and it's exactly the same.
So she drops there out of sight, and he's like, "What the hell?" So this is another thing. This is a thing that
shit, is he just firing into the bush?
Eidos Montreal said, because they're leading development on this one now with Crystal Dynamics. They said that fear is kind of the watchword when it comes to Lara's combat. So it's all about invoking a sense of fear amongst your enemies.
Yeah, like a predator just stalking in the bushes kind of thing.
Yeah. So
this is what's going on here.
Yeah, again, you can kind of stalk your enemies and screw with them. But, I mean, look at this as well, this aerial attack. It's nuts. Way.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So brutal.
It's so much fun, though. Like, I was never a big fan of Lara being this killing machine, but it's so kind of enjoyable in this. It's hard to kind of not like it.
I much prefer when it's like Lara doing it kind of stealthily.
Yeah.
Using her kind of skills to her advantage.
Well, you have that choice. You can be, stealth or aggressive stealth, as I know you like, Dan. Or you can, go guns blazing. But the thing with going guns blazing is you'll probably come unstuck because the enemies are pretty tough. Although you can evade them quite easily and kind of get out of sight, and then they're looking for you again, if you know what I mean. So
Rich.
There's lots of options.
Rich.
Yeah, all right.
What is that? What is that?
Look, right, it's a little bit...
It's meant to be a swan dive.
Finicky sometimes.
Oh,
so
God,
this is nasty.
Jesus, this makes me squirm.
Yeah.
Imagine being in this situation.
Well, I just wouldn't. I'd be
hand's
like,
there
I'm not going there. It's like, who knows when this is. I know you can see the light there, but just watching this makes me
forget this.
Feel breathless.
Oh my God, are you gonna die? Right, there's a little pocket there, right?
So this is the thing. They've gone big with the kind of underwater sections now.
Jesus Christ, look at the detail on that. On her
it's
face
really
there.
cool, isn't it? So there's loads of these little air pockets, and they're kind of there's an eel. There you go. Yeah. They're kind of you see them as little shafts of light, so you know sort of how far you can get before you need to move.
But Rich, we're coming to the end, aren't we?
Go up for air.
This is
we are already. It's gone so
sell
fast.
to merchants, right?
So yeah, you can sell that to merchants, get some extra money. You'll find resources along the way as well, obviously for crafting, but yeah, others you can trade for gold pieces.
And
this is another cool move where you can grapple.
But this is it, Rich. This is the end.
Anyway, that was a look at Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Hope you enjoyed it. It's coming out on the 14th of September for Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC.
Awesome.
Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers folks, bye.
Bye.